And we're live on Fresh's channel. What's happening? What's happening?
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
everybody.
All right.
David Lloyd.
Uh-oh.
I think I just got a notification that we're live. Oh, who's the amateur?
Headset.
Put him out. Put him out
Where
for the
is-
second you leave.
Matt reality.
Making sure it wasn't
Send
my
him
phone.
back.
What did you do? What
Me?
did you do?
Live on
Who?
somebody's channel.
I
Also, we're
didn't
listening
echo.
to Go by Jimi Hendrix.
I double muted everything. Wasn't me. And I got earbuds in.
Lady Canadian Vapor.
Earbuds. I've got earbuds and I've got these old headphones.
I still need to buy headphones.
I
As you
was
can
muted
see,
and I still could hear the echo, so it wasn't me.
I got this X of
Is
rubber
it
band
still
going
echoing?
on here.
Do I have to put headphones in? No.
Chickadee check, chickadee check. Nope,
Oh,
we're good.
I'm muting.
Okay.
It's usually if I get close because my voice and my mic are like super freaking sensitive. I just need to stay away from my mic.
Neon Koala. That is a great username.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yep.
Good to see you, Neon. Just had a birthday too.
Canadian Vapor says it's your fault, Tim. We're not
Okay.
sure. We're not sure how. But
It
it's
doesn't
your
matter how. I'll take the blame,
fault. All right.
all
Damn.
Tim.
I had a
Yeah.
lot going on this
Yeah.
week. This is the
Yeah.
week I can take all the fault. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I
is
was
a
about to
bad-
say,
Man,
wait a minute.
booyah.
We're jumping into names. We didn't go around and see how everybody was doing first.
We can do everything all at once.
I might.
You? All right. Wait. Did you get your tattoo? Did you? I saw something
Whoa.
shiny.
Damn, y'all are both shiny.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. How's
Yes,
your
I
week
got-
been? Fresh?
Okay. Nothing to complain about. Not that anybody'd listen anyway.
I'd
Ah.
listen.
Sure.
I'd listen. I had plenty of time while I was at the hospital. I could listen to everything you had to say. I was just
And it's
sitting
not
around
your
anyway.
turn yet.
We were still chatting. We
Simadonna.
chatted
We did.
quite a bit while
We
he was
did.
in.
We did. Thank you.
Making sure he's okay.
Appreciate it.
He keeps trying to bite the big one on us. You gotta keep an eye on folks like that.
I did my
Alright.
best, apparently.
All right, Tim, give everybody your update.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I was in the hospital, pretty bad LED, aka Widowmaker. Pretty much a complete collapse. Had 80 millimeters of the 110 of the main artery stented. Yeah, pretty fun week. And of course, barely little showing, so they let me sit for 2 days in the hospital before they even did anything. So yeah, fun. Because my body adapts. All was there is a blood pressure and a little blip on the EKG. They didn't really want to go in. Tried to put me through a stress test. That's my week. Other than regular shows, which I managed to not miss one.
Running on the treadmill. Got a show on.
Yeah, gotta run. Get going.
That's the way to do it. If I could get tattooed while on these streams, I would. Oh, that'd be so much fun.
I mean,
So do you
All
actually
you
like
gotta do is-
tattoos like
all you
I
gotta
do?
do is ask them. They would totally do it live. Most
Yeah.
tattoo artists, anyway.
That's free advertising.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, come down to my shop.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
Might even give you a discount, Lou.
Yeah, but they're not even open this late. And I don't know how
They
I'd
might-
get there.
Make exceptions.
Nick's
Mr.
going to
Lou.
work.
Oh,
Well,
Mr. Loomy, get up early.
And Larry. Larry, how was your week?
Had an idiot slamming the door into the back of my heel today at work. And basically work shenanigans.
It's always the worst when you get clipped in the heel. It feels like someone ruptured your fucking Achilles.
Well, he's not exactly the brightest crayon in the box. kind of makes the black. He kind of makes the black crayon look pretty damn bright.
Mhm. I was gonna say he's kind of a cloudy gray, but if we're going that dark, Larry.
He's a derp.
Uh,
Can't make my fingers work like that. There we go.
I'm
I
trying to figure
got
out what she's
blisters
doing.
on my
Okay.
fingers. What are you trying to do? Trying to do the
Stuff it up its
shocker or some
butt.
shit?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to do the Uber shocker. Stuff the 2 in the butt.
Stop it up
Oh
your butt.
yeah.
Two.
That one has a name. I can't remember what it is though.
What's up, Justin Crabtree?
And
Easy.
then
Hey,
we
Cram.
have the pillow cheeks. How's your week, pillow cheeks?
Pillow cheeks. Oh, hold up. Pillow cheeks. There you go. Only on Tuesdays. All right. We had band practice on Friday and worked on our set for our show on the 14th, right? 14th. Yes, we're playing the 14th. The Burlington Bar with Firecat and 2 other bands. I believe one of the bands is on the label that we're signed to. So that should be interesting because we've never played with anybody else on our label. So because a lot of them are abroad across the country. So it should be interesting. But yeah, other than that, work like normal, unloaded a truck. So I have a glow to me. I can see under the light. Then properly wash my face when I got home. So I'm a little sweaty from work still. Oh, and then I got a new Beavis and Butthead shirt.
You got to flip it over on your. Got to take the back. I can't do it because then my boobs will be out. You got to take the back and you got to flip it up over your head.
I don't want to stretch it out.
I mean, we just got to age restrict the channel for a minute.
No. Oh, for Lumi.
Yeah, so
Sure.
she can pop her boobs out
Yeah.
and demonstrate what she's saying properly.
Because I'm not doing that. I will fucking blind everybody with my whiteness.
Yeah.
And I won't.
Well,
See all my army prison tats.
yeah, right.
I managed to a slight slice of my nipple with a razor blade
There we go.
yesterday.
Yeah, you had me worried there for a minute. The
Oh,
way
no.
you first described it. The way you first described it, you had me a little nervous.
It's
Yeah,
still it's still open up and a little bloody every once in a while when it opens. But you just gotta stuff extra tissue into the shirt.
Adam's doing the whole gaggy thing right now. Don't do that. I just
was
had
like-
someone revving under the underpass. Fun.
Because I was cutting open all of the Amazon boxes and I was sitting there thinking like, wow, I'm doing this really fucking stupid. Wow, I'm doing this really fucking stupid. I get done with all the boxes and Nick says something to me as he's leaving and I'm just looking over and I just drag the box cutter right down my nipple.
I mean, was that an instinctive reaction to Nick's voice? Or
No.
you're just like,
I'm reading Canadian Vapor exactly what he said. I'm just omitting a couple words. I'm a doctor. I'll take a look. Yeah, there we go.
there you go.
Yeah, it's all in the right words in the right order. I'm just omitting a couple to make it a little better.
We were trying to figure out how to
Wow.
bandage it last night. I was like, I'm not putting a band-aid on this thing.
Yeah, we're talking about that because you definitely don't want this. The other tape that messed you up the other day.
You know what you could do? You could get like a oh, what's it called? The big strips, the big flat clear strips. You put a piece of gauze over your nipple.
Tegaderm.
And then you just put Tegaderm over your boobie.
They speaking of Tegaderm,
Sounds like
they
Then
gave
and
this-
then you have one regular boobie and one shiny boobie with a white nipple.
they got
There
that.
you go.
That
She got it right
they
there.
got that. They got the new spray right for that to release them to take the sticky off.
Oh,
It's
really?
almost like a Gooby Gone that they use. They sent me home with the bottle because that stuff looks awesome. Got all the sticky from all the EKG pads I had all over. Which, by the way, I had a bad EKG things. The unit was bad where the plug-in was
Mhm.
loose. You know, like an old Nintendo cartridge. I had to keep playing with it after they figure out what it was. After sticking like 12 different sets of these sticky pads on me and ripping them off. That was painful.
I saw I Am Sam. What's up, Sam? Hey,
Sam.
brother man. I saw Swaggy. What's up, Swaggy Shane?
My skin doesn't like adhesives.
Dick Falcon, Zippy.
Zippy's here. Zippy's here.
Everybody get away from the edge of the pool. She's here. She's looking for.
Have you seen some of the
that VG's
resins
real
stuff she's been playing with?
slippery.
That VG's getting gross because I haven't changed that pool in like a fucking year.
Oh, imagine all the freaking infestation.
I mean, there's like wood ticks floating around in it, and I mean Zippy's still just. I mean, she's been in there pooping and peeing for a year.
Jeez.
Like all the pool boys that she drug under before I had to go.
They're still there.
Like they're still tucked. Like she gator rolled them and stuck them under a fucking log. Like there's all sorts of that VG pool. Like I think we're gonna have to build a whole new one. Like I think that's just a lost cause. Like we just start filling that thing with concrete and be like, Zippy, get out.
Oh, I just put one of. Well, I didn't use the exfoliating side. I used the non-exfoliating side inside my shirt.
Jeez. Jeez.
What else could we like build a skate park for kids?
Oh, you just saw me trying to avoid one of Zippy's family there last week.
That.
I almost went off the road.
I wish I had a skate park here in the hood when I was a kid. We just get yelled at for skating on railings and schools and whatnot.
In memoriam of all the Cabana boys who were victims of Zippy.
Rest in peace, Cabana boys.
R.I.P. Cabana boys.
Whoa, damn, they charge a lot of taxes on this website. Whoa, I haven't ordered from here in a while.
I see. I always use Vaseline because it sticks better. But
whoa, what?
No, Vaseline to get ticks to come out.
A little
So
sticky
Vaseline on
there.
they'll die.
Little
It takes
sticky
less time with
boy.
the Vaseline and the baby oil because it stays on them. There's no chance of it coming off.
Yeah, you just put a little Vaseline on them and start suffocating them and back themselves out.
Yep.
Oh.
They back
And
themselves.
then they
up.
die
Fucking
anyway.
yank those bitches out, and then I
No.
set them on fire.
No, because for one, they release their poisons and stuff, their toxins into you if they do that. And the other is you don't always get all the pieces.
Yeah,
They can
there
cause
could be
infection.
pieces in there, and that's how you get Lyme disease.
Yes.
Oh.
You're supposed to try and get them to back out if you can.
Well, I'm from Connecticut. I have a tick-borne disease, whatever that means, but I don't actually have Lyme disease.
I had a friend who got Lyme disease. And that fucked her up bad.
It fucked up everybody in my family. I'm the only one in my family that didn't get it somehow, and I was the most outdoorsy person out of all of us.
Fun.
Yeah. Because they were putting the flea and tick chokers on you. That's what it was.
Yep.
Like, check out this cool choker we got you, Goth Loomy. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. I know what to get her for Christmas this year.
Right? Flea and tick choker.
We'll just get her a bunch of
did I
chokers.
order from
One
this?
for every month of the year.
I'll just borrow the stuff that I put on the kitty dude outside.
Just put it on the back of your neck. Hope it rubs into your fur like it does a cat.
Well,
Put a little
after
chain
I
to
did
it
the
so
cat,
you
she
have
was
one-
rubbing up against me, so I might be immune for a little bit.
One big greasy spot right on the back of your neck. Frontline. Lumi's been frontlined, everybody.
Holy
I gotta put
shit,
it-
20% off. Woo!
Frumy is live.
No, I wasn't talking about that, but yeah,
Oh.
Frumi's live, by the way.
Frumi's
Frumi's
live.
That's
live.
25%
Get
off anyway.
25% off until midnight tonight. Get the brand
there you
new
go, everybody.
VSO cake.
Cherokee.
Honey, you just saved me 20% off this
Zippy agrees. R.I.P.
pod vape.
Timekeeper. What's
Cake.
up, Timekeeper?
Wow, this is a good deal.
And that
Good seeing you
cake,
too, Timekeeper.
the cake after a steep grows a little bit. I kind of like that.
Shipping's rough.
Can be
You know
unless you meet
what?
those minimums.
I
Let's
might,
put it this way.
Fine.
I might
something
talk to
about that-
Socorro tomorrow morning at work and see if she wants to get in on a Smoke Novo 3 pod starter kit as well. So she has a backup.
What site are you ordering off of?
It's directvapor.com.
Oh. I mean,
I've ordered from them before.
Might Pro's still up. They're still shipping stuff.
Yeah, I
Right
saw
there.
them too, but the price was better here, and I got a coupon from Honey. But I can get free shipping if I order another one and another set of pods.
I think it's free shipping over. Do they have a nitrous RDA
Uh,
or the GAR 21?
no.
I actually want one of
I
those.
think they
I want one of those
mostly
black ones.
have starter kits and like
Yeah, I want one of those. Lumi. I gotta
mods
get one.
and stuff, I believe, on this site.
The GAR?
I don't
You
think
go
there's
on-
any
yeah,
RDAs
yeah,
on
I
here
want one.
even.
There it is.
Yeah, dual 21-700. Yeah, I've been trying hard not to think about it because finance.
The battery life is so amazing.
I know. Oh, and a cake.
It's like you put a couple 21-700s in, and then you just walk around vaping for a couple days, and then you charge it. It's USB-C, so you just plug it in for a couple hours while you're still vaping, and it's charged back up.
We actually got some coils because my lungs were still getting used to actual breathing in real air and feeling it. So we wound up getting coils for the Cerberus.
Okay.
And then I picked up this. The shop gave it to me like dirt cheap, so I wound up getting a new Coco, one of the new Cocos. So,
very nice.
But and now that I have this, I'm not having problems with breathing with it anymore. I got used to my vapor again. It was a 3 days without it, plus the lung capacity thing. I could breathe in deeper, and yeah, that's something else. But I just want to point out that the Swags cake held up against 0.08 raspberry raw, and I think the raw could have been doubled and still not been overwhelming. That surprised the crap out of me. That really surprised me. And that was only 2% on the cake.
While we are shooting the shit and chillaxing, don't forget, this is the first Tuesday of the new month, which means this Tuesday is for you guys. Need help with a mix? We are here. You want us to theory craft something for you out of your stash? We are here. This show is for you guys. First Tuesday of every month.
TCFR, what's up, Jason Clouds? Timekeeper, I think I said hi. Yeah, I said hi.
First Tuesday of every month.
Toonie!
It's for you.
Toonie's out there.
Hi, Toonie.
Yeah, Sam's set up though. He's got this green screen behind him now with this thing, and I don't think he realized that the green screen's like this much of his screen.
I know.
When I saw, I was like, "Yep." He didn't realize how wide that angle was going to be on that camera. No, definitely did not realize that.
How do I have an echo?
No idea.
How do you?
Oh, no, I've muted a few times. I know it's not me.
My phone's completely sound off.
And I don't hear shit in here.
Because otherwise you'd start hearing messages and discords and all sorts of shit.
I do the same thing.
I'm about to listen right now.
Well,
usually once I'm on a show, it starts and I'm like, oh, okay.
I have
both
YouTubes off right now. I'm wearing earbuds. I have them turned down. I have my gain turned down to the point where I'm not even in the yellow section and you guys are in the yellow red section just to make sure I'm uber quiet. There should be no echo coming from me.
I think someone's messing with you. Breno!
That's
fucking
possible.
with me, man.
That's possible. That could be
What's
it.
up, Breno? I said hi to Cherokee,
I don't hear any echo on the
but I love
screen.
saying it that way. So I'm saying hi to Cherokee. That's 3, Cherokee.
Maybe he's watching it in 2 different places and doesn't know it.
Possible.
What's
I've
up,
done
Kevin,
that
man?
before. I've done that before.
Rollinson, man. What's happening, man?
The man with the plan.
That's like it's like the middle of the fucking night over there, dude. What are you doing up?
He makes it
So,
quite
yeah,
often.
it's like 1 or 2 in the morning over there, right?
It's 8 hours from here, so that's
Oh, it's 8 where he is? Oh, from you, yeah. I was gonna say about 6 for me.
yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's after midnight there.
After midnight, Rollinson's gonna lay it on down.
Gonna lay it
Thank
on
you.
down.
Thank you, Leo.
What's up, Leo?
As in Leo Berry.
Good seeing you, man.
Yep.
It is Leo
Yep.
Berry.
I has a green screen that I don't really use anymore.
I've got one.
You don't play video games publicly
used
anymore. Hippie Vapes, what's
I don't
up,
really
brother?
like to play video games that much anymore.
Oh,
man.
man.
Because you
That's
turn
like,
into a working stiff and you don't have time to devote to it.
see,
It's more of a I spend so much time at my computer at work staring at my screen all day that once I'm off work, I just want to be away from my screen. Like I bought a
my God, that's
hammock,
like
I
my
bought a swing.
fucking escape.
I've fallen out of a tree twice now.
Well, the moral is to stop climbing the trees, but we won't.
No, still climb the trees. Just maybe move away the sticks that I possibly could be impaling myself from every time I fall out of them.
I found a Twitter group. Well, it's like a Twitter like account or whatever, but they have like a group in a Discord of people who are still dedicated to playing fucking Spellbreak, and they have like meetings and they hang out and they like plan times they're gonna play and shit. And I was like, oh, there's still people who are keeping that game alive. Yes, because I fucking love that game and I miss it severely.
Let me remember the days where we had to like set up raids a week or two in advance. Remember those days? Everybody had to plan their weekend, their day to get there.
Oh,
And
fuck
then
that
everybody
shit.
would still
Setting up
be
LAN
late.
parties.
I played
Or
that
either
stupid
be
shit
late
too.
or give up after one run and leave. Yeah.
I signed up for the beta because they're bringing back talent trees into World of Warcraft.
Are they really?
They're bringing back talent trees.
The
I might
boss is
play
out there.
again.
When did she sneak in?
Who's out
I
there?
might play again.
Socorro.
That's the reason I gave up playing. I didn't like that they didn't have talent trees anymore.
I didn't even see her
Oh, the
sneak in.
trees
Oh, there she
are
is.
insane. Wait till
Oh,
you
there
we
sit,
go.
like, go
I was flirting
online
with
at
Eddie
some
Tooney.
point and look at
Let
them.
me send me the link later, please.
Oh, I will. I will.
I didn't know that. That would make me want to play again. That's
Anybody?
been my
Does
biggest
anybody
pet
need help
peeve
with that recipe, or are you guys just happy with us shooting the shit?
Yeah, I mean, happily help with
I'm
recipes.
happy shooting the shit, but I want to make sure you guys know this show for the first Tuesday of every month is for you. You need help? We got you. Well, we got you anyways, but this is your dedicated time. Thank you.
Exactly.
Want like a really sweet vape? I'm your guy. Shit I'm
I
vaping
made-
right now is so sweet.
I made Nick
Something to vape on
I made
with flavors,
Nick
perhaps.
an old apple recipe that I used to make all the time that
Eels.
he
I
was like
remember that.
last night he's like, I've been vaping Bayless for so long and I haven't had any change. Can you make me something?
All right.
Sure, Camp Tiger Claw. Here you go. Green sour apple candy and like 2% sweetener. There you go.
And I don't
Nice.
understand what the deal is. I have an all day vape and I am perfectly content with it. And then every time I mix on Tuesday, I maybe vape it for like that night and then I give him the rest. He vapes more variety than I do.
Okay.
Wow.
I
I
miss the
require a
variety.
little bit of variety.
I miss the variety a bit.
Adam, I put a link there for you. I don't know if you can make that. I would love you to try it and let me know if you like it. I want your opinion on it. If you can make it.
I don't have
Can't.
but his hand.
Crap. I was kind of hoping because
It's the only
It
thing I
turned out-
don't have out of that. I don't think I do.
Really good.
I think that's the one of the ones I'm missing. But because I don't really do teas, I told Swag like, don't worry about if I'm missing like teas off the list.
And that's more of a lemon than a tea. It's like a lemon like ish.
I mean, I might.
citrus.
Let's check for fucking shits and giggles.
I'm just curious because I know that I think that would. Have you ever had a blueberry brisk tea? That was the inspiration.
No, you
Like
were
a brisk
talking about
lemonade
that a
tea?
couple nights ago, and I didn't even know. Yeah, because remember I went on my tirade about how they fucking put sucralose in brisk now.
Yes, exactly. But
Oh, do they?
it went kind of like that.
Yeah.
But this is like that, but better. But it's
slipped
kind
it
of
in
sweet.
like a year or two ago, I think. Just like they did to
Even-
Hawaiian Punch. Hawaiian Punch, like, is regular Hawaiian Punch is diet Hawaiian Punch now. It
Oh,
tastes
there we go.
fake now.
All right. Tim, do you have your phone near you?
I don't mind
Yes.
vaping sucralose, but I don't want to drink it. Give me
All right.
sugar or high fructose. I don't care.
Okay, that makes me very happy. That makes me very happy. Let me.
Not only is it there a specialization tree for like restoration, there's also a druid tree. So you get to put points
Nerds!
into druid abilities, and then you get to put points into the restoration specialization or tank. We're
Talking about wow
Customization.
shit.
Yeah, customization
Stop
of
it
your
now.
character. You need customization of your character. This whole cookie tree cutter crap. No, hate it.
Wow almost ruined my life.
WoW has factually ruined a lot of lives.
I'm sure. And I mean, it's easy. You see how it fucking, you're like, it's an escape from reality.
I mean, in a way, it kind of ruined my life too.
SWG started it, and then WoW picked up after SWG closed down.
I'm not sure where. Well, my mind immediately went like 6 different places with where I wanted to joke about what Lumion just said. And then the good taste that I've developed over the years is just like, Fresh 03, just shut your fucking mouth. Like, okay. Leave that joke alone, Fresh 03.
Oh no, I want you to touch it, because it might be somewhere where I was about to go with it.
Sarsaparilla. Leather, raisin.
And the entire show talking shit about some dude who's not here. Poor guy.
Rye, basil.
Oh, yep, you were going to touch the same thing I was going to touch, but I
mean, that's where I was going to go too, but I was like, not live. I'll say it later.
Oh boy.
We're all on the same page. Like just because it's a while between our visits with each other, it's we're that group of friends that like you show back up and it's like you catch up for 5 minutes and then it's just the same shit over and over. We're all right back where we were.
Yep.
Let Nick on where?
Pretty sure I don't have Buddha's hand.
What's a Buddha's hand?
It's a flavoring from swag, nerd.
Oh, Sam,
it also has a lot of citrus in it, according to Tim. So you probably can't do it, even if you wanted to.
Yeah, it is pretty citrus.
And since his are naturally extracted, I would assume that that's hazardous to your fucking health.
I'm Samus here, right?
Was
that blackberry recipe? Was it your blackberry recipe you were working on, or was it one you were trying out that you were talking about unnoted yesterday? I'm curious about this.
Barbarian cream. I love that it's called barbarian cream.
Oh wait, did somebody actually ask for help with a recipe and I just missed it?
Oh damn!
Yeah, Justin Crabtree wants to know, how do y'all use liquid amber?
Oh, very sparingly.
Yes.
Don't have it. I don't have it.
One drop.
Like a quarter to a half percent.
It's very easy to kind of give like fruits like a fermented edge with it. It adds it basically, it doesn't do it to everything.
No, that's true. Peaches it's friends with.
Yeah. Like peaches, it just kind of makes them a little bit richer. Like it ripens them up just a touch. But like apple flavors, you can push it to the edge of like a hard cider, where you would expect to taste a hard cider. Pears, you can do the same thing with pears. It's real friendly with fruits. I saw somebody saying
he's trying to use it with a cheesecake, a strawberry cheesecake.
Like Justin Crabtree, what are you trying to do with the cheesecake?
Yeah.
Like the liquid, all the different thoughts in my head, liquid amber isn't the answer for what you're trying to do with a cheesecake. Unless you're trying to
sour the cheese.
No, the cheese wouldn't get sour. I mean, I don't think it would affect the cheesecake all that much.
I need to
strawberry. It's strawberry, but almost make it wouldn't it make it taste more like almost like a vinegar strawberry?
Who makes liquid amber?
I don't know that it would darken. I don't know that it would darken or rot a strawberry that far. Strawberry would be kind of in line with a peach. Like it might make it a little bit deeper, but I mean, there's way better choices to do it. Like that new Wonder Flavors apricot.
I was just gonna say the apricot.
Strawberry.
And now's your chance.
Just do that at like a 0.5% in with like a strawberry, and you'll get a really nice, deep, juicy strawberry.
That's a damn good idea.
Yep.
Raspberry syrup. The SSA raspberry syrup is really good with strawberries to get them a little jammier.
It's like a booster, yeah.
Like one of my favorite things for cheesecakes now is I'll do like 4% of the Wonder Flavors strawberry cheesecake, and then I'll do 1% of Inawera shisha strawberry, 0.5% of the 0.5% of
hammered bean,
the raspberry syrup.
Yeah,
0.5% of super sweet, and then I'll do sweet yogurt. I'll do 1% of sweet yogurt. SSA.
Oh, of course, I'm missing that flavor.
I mean, you can use SSA sweet cream is fantastic in with your cheesecakes, or not SSA, VTA. Vape Train Sweet Cream.
Oh, I have that.
The Twinkie filling.
Yeah.
That's really good. I mean, it depends on what direction you want to take your cheesecake too. Like Wonder Flavors, that new Wonder Flavors cheesecake is fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, the regular just cheesecake. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes like
I
4
haven't used
days.
it. I've smelled
It takes like 4 days to really settle into a
Yeah, it
recipe.
does.
But there's no crust. You have to go get crust from somewhere else to get
Right.
it. But you get that nice rich, not overly tart cheesecake flavor. It's amazing. That new Wonder Flavors cheesecake is amazing.
I need to mess with
I'm
that.
trying to think of like how that would
It's
even
that
go in a
cheesecake. It's that cheesecake additive that TPA with graham crust has been looking for all its fucking life.
Yep.
So you do like 2% of TPA cheesecake graham cracker crust and like 1.5 of the cheesecake, and then fill in, like, you could use the sweet yogurt again. You could use the sweet cream, something Bavarian cream, whatever you wanted that you use to kind of fill things in. You could use that French vanilla thick. Use that.
Oh
thick,
yeah,
that thick girl.
I got that shit.
The SSA cheesecake,
That might be
I
nice,
think it's a
actually,
little
yeah.
better than the TPA.
Yeah, the
SSA,
SSA cheesecake. The TPA cheesecake is. I used to use it all the time back in the day, but it's one of those outdated flavors. Like if they put out a cheesecake too and updated it and kind of went with what everybody else is going with now, I think they could be onto something, just because they're able to produce in mass quantities and produce it cheaper than most folks. I mean, Wonder Flavors will give them a run for their fucking money no matter what. Because Wonder Flavors are amazing and cheap, and you don't have to use huge percentages if you don't want to. So they're not like Flavora, where you throw like a quarter of a flavor in, 1/4% of a flavor in, and you're set.
It's overwhelming. It's
Justin
overwhelming.
says some YouTube user mixer dude, John something, used it on a recipe. See, smelling the ember with the strawberry, I can see that smelling like maybe if he used it sparingly enough, I could see that doing like a hard syrup note to the strawberry maybe. But I don't see that going with cheesecake.
Nah, you're better off.
I mean, there's all sorts of things that you wouldn't think go together. So I mean, if somebody figured something out, I mean,
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Like how much? Like what percentage? Like what percentage were they using the liquid amber?
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Because normally liquid amber is like you just chuck a drop in, and if that doesn't do enough, you throw another drop in, and if that doesn't do it, you throw another drop in. It's one of those flavors. It's not like you're ever using huge percentages of it. You know, like I think max I've ever used it might be like. Now, or back in my early days, I'm sure I did something stupid with it, but these days I would do it like maybe a quarter to achieve what I was looking for. Like if I really wanted like an apple cider vape, and I wasn't getting like a hard enough edge off of some of the apple cider flavors out there. I mean, you could totally use liquid amber in that thing. In my mind, I don't know what it would do to a cheesecake. Like I have no earthly idea, so I can't answer that question. But I did just spend like 10, 15 minutes going off on, like creating a strawberry topping and then going off on all the fucking tangents on all the things that you do.
And you touched on a note I want.
If I remember, 1%.
1%?
That sounds.
Oh yeah, that's too much.
No, I mean, I don't know. Like somebody could totally be onto something.
Well, I like Graham does that. He likes to use things higher and gets a different note. So maybe that's something like that. Net reality, Graham. And this is your chance, everybody in chat. He mentioned the apricot, and I want everybody that's tried the apricot in my recipes to thank Fresh for that, because that was him. And I absolutely loved that little bit of that with the red berries. Oh,
yeah, it works perfectly every time.
And I agree. The new Wonder Flavors one gives you more of a fresh, like if you're using the VSO, it gives you a brighter like note to the berry.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you.
It's like a juicy, it's a juicier.
Another bug.
Juicier. It's juicier, a little bit more mature. Swaggy, I mean, the Swaggy apricot was the go-to. It's still my go-to on a lot of recipes.
It is. Mine too.
Just like every time I'm doing kiwi, I'm picking up the Swaggy kiwi and the Flavor West kiwi, and I'm like, what direction do I go with this?
Yep.
Am I going more realistic
or candy?
Or am I going candy?
if you're
am
looking
I
for
going?
like a totally like soaked, like strawberry's been sitting in a little bit of sugar soaked like situation, the new strong SSA strawberry or the jungle flavors ultimate strawberry with that new Amardine or whatever, the Wonder Flavors apricot.
Mhm.
John Vapes.
Oh my god, that's mind blowing how good that is. Mind blowing if you're going really want that really like sweet, like overly like perfectly ripe to the edge of ripeness flavor.
You're ripe.
Not only did I just
Was a
burn that
spider?
fucker, I think I just set my like piece of hair on fire that was on the floor as well.
I thought
It was
you
a
went for
huge
lighter.
fucking ant.
Oh,
Arrow Man,
Okay.
what's up, buddy?
I set that motherfucker walking on fire.
That's why you keep one of these in here.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Probably
I'm the
too
same.
much, right?
no, Lumi would have the house on fire. No, don't suggest that.
Don't ask me why I
Burn-
have that next to my bed.
Lumi, that you ever see that meme where they're standing for the moon with the house on fire down below, whatever? That's Lumi later. Worth it, where it says worth it at the bottom.
Bad. It's
What's up,
bad.
Scott Runyon?
Oh, he's
doing,
fucking
brother?
cooked. Gross. Gross.
Love you
That's
too,
not
Rollinson,
related.
man.
Anybody want to eat it?
Nah.
Snap.
Anybody
You already
wanna eat it?
crisped away all of his proteins that he probably had.
Yeah,
Oh,
Zippy, what do you think?
anymore.
What do you think the liquid amber would do to a cheesecake? Like my mind won't wrap itself around it. Like I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't have
Fiddy's
it to
the
try.
same way. Fiddy's the same way I am. Like apples, pears, peaches. Peaches, it's really nice just because it gives it that kind of little bit more of an aged peach. So like you're biting into a peach and it just bursts in your mouth, and you've got peach residue running down your chin.
Kaboom.
Nice juicy peach.
What's up, John Vapes?
Whoa.
That's funny, Dave, because Larry's also the reason I have booze flavors. He's also the reason I use them.
Larry is the king of boozes.
I was about to say, I don't know why people try to pick on him for it, because without Larry, we wouldn't have
No, it wouldn't be a presence. Wouldn't be a booze presence.
Not
no,
anymore.
none.
Nope.
Like Larry has kept the booze side of vaping alive with all of his brilliant ideas.
And I actually have to say I've enjoyed everything he's made that I've been able to make.
Yeah, I mean, I tend not to vape alcoholic vapes, but the times that I've committed to it on a show and kind of ran with what Larry said, it's always turned out awesome. So
Thanks.
give credit where credit is due, people.
That's right.
We call him Larry the Lush. No, we
Oh,
don't.
so luscious.
No, we don't. We call him the Mandalorian, but
No, I'm going to start calling him Larry the
Miranda.
Lush now.
Danger suit
LTL.
Larry.
Calling him LTL.
Thank you. Larry the Lush.
Did Chris make tonight?
Did my chat freeze?
Give me a
I
minute.
don't think so.
I'll look
No, it's
for
moving.
notes.
Justin just posted. Did you see it?
Somebody was asking about a raspberry. What about a raspberry?
There we go. Now it's going
Is
again.
there a
missed
difference
something?
between flavor raspberry and flavor raspberry?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't have either, and so I apologize. Fresh
Yeah,
does.
there's
He
a
says yes.
there's
I
a
don't have it
great
either.
huge difference. The regular raspberry is pretty just straight up raspberry-y. The red raspberry.
Cherokee's got it.
Hmm?
Cherokee's got it. There's the
Cherokee answered
Yoda of liquor. There we go. I like that one.
Well, no, I want to know what Fresh knows. I miss this.
I love it.
Rich,
I know.
keep
I feel like
telling me.
I did you watch me? I'm looking for my notepad. I'm ready to take notes again because Fresh is
Keep
Oh, the
telling
red
us what these
I mean, the red
differences-
to me, the red raspberry is overly strong. Pretty much no matter what percentage you put it at. I've always gotten kind of weird notes off of it, almost boozy notes. So I think it would work well in like cocktail vapes and things like that. But I tend to stay away from that. Like if I'm gonna go with like if I'm going to go with a raspberry, to like TPA raspberry, like an Inawera raspberry, the SSA raspberry syrup is exceptional.
They got a new red raspberry for
I mean, the
SSA.
flavor raspberry is nice because you only have to use it like 1/4%.
Oh, jeez.
It's a little bit less than the Inawera raspberry, the Molina concentrate.
Yeah, that
if
shit's
you will.
potent.
That shit's potent. Like you put that in a quarter, you put that in 1/4%. There's no mistaking that fucking flavor is in your recipe.
Yep.
The flavor raspberry, you could use it at 1/4%, kind of like as a highlight to highlight something. And I think you would be able to cover the majority of it up. It's not like that Inawera where it's just so freaking distinctive in a recipe. Like I'll taste liquids and I'm like, oh, Inawera raspberry. Thanks, store-bought e-liquid. I know exactly what you use. Just like when I taste Inawera biscuit in a recipe, I'm like,
oh yeah, that's
biscuit.
unmistakable.
I know exactly what flavor you used in that. I mean, I still do that a lot. Like I'll still taste stuff and I'm like, oh, you were using juicy strawberry, or oh, you're using, flavor red touch. I still do that a lot, but
the new muffin wonder flavors.
To get back on topic, I get kind of weird notes off the red raspberry. I tend not to use it unless it's in a recipe that I'm really interested in, just because I think that it gives off some weird off notes to me. But I mean, it's certainly raspberry. It's just more towards a boozy side raspberry. And
like
generally that's not what I'm looking for in a raspberry.
Remind you of like a liqueur raspberry, kind of, sort of.
Like a raspberry that's been sitting in a dish for a while, and then they crush it up and put it in a cocktail. Like that.
Ooh. Gross.
Could have uses.
No, I mean it's not bad. It certainly has its uses. It's just it's like the Inawera raspberry. If you put that flavor in there, you know exactly what raspberry's in there. Once you taste it, it's unmistakable. And it's for its uses, it's certainly not bad. It's just not what I go for. So just like anything else, it's all incredibly subjective. Taste is incredibly subjective. So it's all dependent on what you want and what you get out of the flavor. Like Adam may taste it and he's like, that's the best fucking raspberry ever. I don't know what Retro 3 is talking about. What I get, I'm just saying what I get out of it is more of an aged raspberry. That's how I'll put it. It's more of an aged raspberry, and it's a very distinctive flavor. So.
I've become very narrow in my mixing as of late. So like when somebody's like, what's that raspberry? I'm like, I don't know. What is that raspberry? Because let's be honest, I only use VSO raspberry now that there's a VSO raspberry.
The new SSA raspberry, is it the raspberry premium? I think it is. That one's pretty good too.
Nothing wrong with anybody else's raspberry. It's just I can do whatever the fuck I want with VSO's raspberry.
That you just reminded me of last night's Noted though. They did the whole thing, and Daniel's top flavor for blueberry was not a blueberry. It was a blueberry that didn't taste like blueberry, but he liked it so much he put it at the top, even though it's not a blueberry.
What is it?
It's like it was. I don't remember. It tastes like a purple drink. Sam's here. He could maybe remember.
He said he's just don't remember his notes.
Yeah, but he might remember this because it was funny. We joked about it long after the show last night, actually, for a while.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was good show and great. I love that. But it was funny because just before that, Dave critiqued one for having a little bit too much of a like an undernote of like what is it? Currant, like a black currant undernote. And he like said that was one of the things he likes it. It's a great flavor. And then this one's too much like a little bit like too much black currant like in it to be actually blueberry. And then the top one that wins in the list was not even, it tastes like purple
Hankson.
Drink. That's it. Yep. Hankson.
Oh, Hankson blueberry?
Yeah. Doesn't taste like a real blueberry. Tastes kind of
like
no,
it's completely artificial.
Thing. Yeah, exactly. So that was like, it was just hilarious that ended that way. It's like the ramp up, and then wait, what?
What's up, Kevin K?
The blueberry.
The other thing
in
about
the new
Hankson
Wonder flavor is blueberry muffin, though.
Blueberry. It's blueberry jam. It's blueberry jam.
Especially with a little bit of VSO's blueberry. Oh, I
Same-
need
that-
to mix that again.
That's the same way I use the blueberry jam, as I add a little bit of VSO to it, and it works out nicely.
What's up, Dustin Stewart? How you doing, brother? VSO is making porn noises. Got it.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow, chicka, ow.
Getting some blueberry.
You know what though, Sam? It was great entertainment, and he liked it. That was the whole point. He went according to what he liked. He didn't quite do it according to what's the most authentic. That was all. It was interesting how he scored them, and I thought that was hilarious. It's
I
like,
mean, sometimes the most authentic isn't the
Best
real
flavor.
winner, because it's it's, and once again, it's subjective. You know, me and Dave have gotten into fist fights on the air about things. So
I watched one or two.
yeah. And usually I'll come out on top, I'll say. I think I've gotten, I'm going to call it 3 out of 5. I think I've gotten him.
Got a positive for the week too. In the hospital, I had time to research a little MMA, and I played with Meter on that Tapology thing. 9 of 11 fights correct, 3 perfects. I won the week. And all I did was research for the whole time while I was sitting in the hospital, because I actually paid attention this week and I didn't just guess.
That's no fun.
It was fun.
That's not
because
how
I
you
beat-
be a casual. You gotta judge them by the way they look,
No, actually,
what
there's
they're
something about
wearing.
possible.
their attitudes.
That's always the go-to at the end. If it comes down to it and I'm not really sure, I look at them to see which one looks like it has more fight in their eye, which one's just posing. So just
Yeah,
kinda
so
guess.
blueberry was number 2 on the list.
Yep.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. It was, but it got beat out by an artificial. So it was,
I mean, if you want a freaking flavor that tastes like a real blueberry, like you just got it out the damn produce section of your local grocer or green grocer, farmer's market per se. Yeah, you could, it's VSO. That's what you find. That's what you get.
They'd
I
have
said
flavor.
it from the beginning. That reminded me of when my grandpa and I used to go into the backyard to the blueberry bushes,
Pick 'em.
and he would pick a handful and I would pick a handful, and then we'd go in and wash them, and I'd eat all of mine, and then he'd dump his massive handfuls into mine, and then I'd just keep eating them all.
Oh yeah.
and we talked about this last night. I think most of us are on the same page here. The V1, because you can, for me, it's the one you can bend the most. You can use the huckleberry if you want it to be a little more jujitsu berry. You can use the if you want it to be a little bit more candy, then use something like the black currant. It'll actually make it more of a candy side or a
You
bilberry.
can also use like 2% of it, or like a little bit of it, to accentuate his plum flavoring and some other
Ooh,
things.
I've never done that. I kind of want to do that. I haven't played with plum. I have
Yep.
it. Need to do
Plum is
that.
nice. Plum and fucking raisin is amazing. VSO raisin.
Mhm.
Holy
Yes.
crap. It's so sweet. It's like really, it's like little plump, juicy raisins. It's fucking delicious. I had a raisin
I know.
toast
I use
that
the
made,
plum.
and
I
the
use the-
toast kind of died, and the raisin was like, "Hi, I'm still here." And I was like, "Sweet, okay, I know for future use that stands up to shit, like legit stands up to shit." A little powerful flavor. Obviously, this stays on
Thank
my
you, Scott.
fucking desk just at all times. Swaggy pecan.
The
I'm trying
plum
to
I
savor
did
it.
use
I'm
in the
probably just
plum
gonna order a
tobacco.
giant bottle.
That plum
What?
tobacco brandy. I used the plum in the plum tobacco brandy. I was wrong. I did use it once and it was delicious.
Yeah, plum
It's still
tobacco
here.
sounds good.
That plum tobacco brandy. Oh my God. It just reminded
don't
me
want
of like
brandy in
a
it,
cigar
but-
shop. It's just, oh, so good.
What about honeysuckle like
tobacco.
hippie vapes uses? Whose
Honeysuckle.
honeysuckle does hippie
Honeysuckle
use?
for what?
TFA,
Okay.
most likely.
Yeah, probably
That's
TPA.
like
Probably.
that's the go-to. It's a nice flavor.
Yeah, it's a really good flavor.
If you ain't scared of flowers. Yeah, I like that flavor.
So wait a minute.
Yes.
I have a question here, just for science. Lady Liberty,
Yeah.
have you tried walking past him butt naked to see if he'll stay off of YouTube?
She won't do that because she's afraid of what might consume there. She's told me I
Or
have to
you
wait.
tried putting cookie dough all over your body to see if you get him off the computer?
Right.
I
Like
have,
maybe I'm a
and
simple
I was
man.
not able to get my husband off the computer.
I was gonna say you have not
Maybe
done
I'm a
that to me,
simple
Lumi. No,
man,
you have
but
not.
when a woman is in my presence and is unclothed to any degree, my computer can wait.
Well, she's
Let's
saying
just-
she tried, so I'm just wondering the depths of her trying.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
curious
I
on
was-
the answer here. So
Yeah,
no,
I'm with that. I'm
I
with
was
Adam.
back on Saturday.
Like everything would get pushed aside, and it would be like, well, you've got my attention to a degree.
Yeah.
What
What
are
are
you
we?
gonna do
this
with
gonna-
that cookie dough?
Yeah,
Can I
what
eat
are,
the
if you're-
cookie
what are
dough?
we
Here it
getting,
is.
what are we getting up to? We're not wasting that fucking cookie dough. I'll tell you
Right.
that much right now. I
Like
spend
if
good
this is
money
to
on
get
that.
me
I
to
spend
do
good
my
money on that
honey-do
cookie dough.
list,
and this
then
is
you
like
forget it,
that's
but
when
if-
that's when it's the middle of live. All of a sudden you have my still screen muted.
if it's fun
I'll be back.
time, let's do this. Like that video game.
20
that
minutes
fucking
later, half
3D
hour
render
later,
can
here you go.
wait.
I kind of want
I
to
like
see if I can eat cookie dough off my own tits.
I am hetero and I like boobies. Bring them on.
I think I just found my new science experiment. Once the cut's
Oh,
healed.
There is no stopping. Once
But the truth
boobs are
is,
involved.
this hanging out with friends on YouTube like this is zen for me. This is my relax.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I love you guys, but if there were boobs right there, I would have to go.
She's
That's a
calling
good
you
thing.
out, Tim.
It's a good. Oh, what?
She called you out. She's done it. You don't care.
There's a difference. Because quite often that's a tease situation. It's a bait and tease. That drives me crazy. So I tried
If
every.
there's ulterior motives, that's not cool. Don't use sex as a weapon. That's dangerous. But it's fun.
Usually,
If it's
a
a fun
bait
time,
and
bless
tease.
you.
Thank you.
Oh
Like-
God, Dave, no, don't bring that up. Although the flavoring clotted cream is delicious, but don't
It has
bring
the
that up.
worst name of all time.
It does, and Lady
Clotted
Liberty made it
cream.
worse. Lady
Ugh.
Liberty's description of it on my channel.
You like
on a game night.
clotted
Oh.
cream? Like, no, I don't think I do.
Oh, the
Dave,
clotted
me-
cream. Oh, the clotted cream fudge.
Let's put it this way: Dave, Daytime Frank, and I all have PTSD of the name because of her.
Clotted, like a blood
Oh, you-
clot.
Worse than that.
Mm,
Mhm.
I wasn't there, thankfully.
Yeah, it was.
I don't
bad.
have that flavor though.
What does
Maybe
that
I do.
mean? Anybody
the
want
brand
a
new
big
one.
ass box full of?
Single flavor testers.
Single flavor testers. Oh yeah, I get that. Sam, I
So
understand
basically-
completely.
It's like 10 mil, 5 mil bottles of one flavor. With
mean like-
PG&V, I'm assuming.
You mean like I got like 100 of them here all around now, Sam? Thanks to you. Yeah, I know exactly what that's like,
Man.
Sam.
I have zero time to single flavor test anything, especially when you have friends like Swag. It's like
This is true.
that would take a fucking year. Like I just use them.
However, you got to admit, single flavor testing Swag's liquids would not be a torture.
No, exactly. I just don't have the fucking time or patience for any of that shit. I just dump them in. And if it tastes weird at that percentage, I probably shouldn't use that high, or I probably shouldn't use it with other stuff. Like, you know,
I mean, single flavor testing something like the jalapeno, whatever.
I'm also pretty easygoing when it comes to vapes. Like, it doesn't have to be like the greatest thing. A lot of times, if something's not that great, I can really just fix it by adding some sweetener
Do
to
we
it.
have any last minute questions?
Last minute questions,
Last
anybody?
minute questions, guys.
Lumi's trying to get the fuck off the air.
Some of them folks got to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
they
Looney.
do.
Work early. Yeah, let me-
Oily.
let me hop
I
back
gotta
on
wake
my-
up oily.
let me hop back
I
on
wake
here.
up a little oily. I do have to wake up
Oil.
4:08
Which
in the
also
morning.
brings us to the next point, because Lumi's work has been going so crazy and I've been working some crazy hours. Tuesday show will now be hosted by Tim on Tim's channel until it
So instead of
comes back
being
to its
here, go to-
rightful place. So we'll be going to Tim's channel next week. Just
Still
in
the same
case
group of idiots.
something's going on with work. Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody else has got a, believe it or not, even as much as you see me on YouTube, I have a much more free schedule than everyone else here.
Yeah, I would do it. Like I would have been happy to host it on my machine, but the thing is, sometimes truck comes late on Tuesdays.
Yeah, sometimes
and
you can't
then
even make
somebody
it then.
else would have to run it anyway, you know, and that
Well,
sucks. Like a lot of times I
there
won't get
was
home till
one.
fucking 8 or 9.
Did you make a mix? Sorry.
Yeah, somebody asked for a plum brandy mix.
Nice.
What'd you
Let's see.
Yeah, I
here.
want to compare it.
We've got VTA brandy at 1, VSO ginger at 0.3, lime TD cold press
Denny's
FA
channel.
at 0.75, VSO plum at 1.5, VSO rum at 4, and VSO sweet at 0.25.
Ooh, I kind of, if I had brandy, I would actually make that, Larry. If I had that brandy,
You said gin?
and I don't even like boozy vapes, but
No.
that looks fucking really
okay. I
good.
thought for some reason my brain inserted gin in there. I'm like, wait a minute, gin?
The one I did before that had gin.
Oh, okay.
I might have to actually make that, Larry.
That's
I wanna
Tim's
compare
channel
this
that I
side of-
spammed, by the way, everybody.
Yeah.
So click
Thank
that
you.
link and go sub and ring the bell so you know when we're live, in case you forget.
How do y'all use Inawera cactus?
I think I have the bell wrong. If I don't have the bell
Juice
wrong,
is
I'm
up
buffering it
anything.
now. It's wrong.
Yeah,
My
it'll
bell is
juice it up.
wrong.
I don't use it anymore.
I use pear.
What flavor?
They,
I put the link in
Cactus.
they reformulated the cactus flavor a while back.
Oh
and
no,
it
yeah,
does-
yeah. That used to be like the juicier
The
thing,
juicy,
right? Like to
it
make
used to
things
be like
juicy.
the juiciest fucking
The
flavor.
juicinator, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's off my radar now.
Before everyone started using FA pear.
I mean, there's certainly other things you can use
Larry.
the flavor melon rind.
Yeah,
that's
that's
their
a wet
version of a
flavor.
cactus flavor. Yeah.
Don't use Mullenberry
Pears.
cactus.
No,
It's aloe
distinctive.
drink.
That's
It's like
distinctive.
aloe.
Yeah.
It's good, but it tastes like aloe.
I mean, you got to be looking for it, like
Yeah.
an apple peach aloe flavor.
I had a
That would be
mango aloe
exceptional.
drink. It was really nice. I know you're not
That'd
into
be
the mango.
Uh,
Yeah, apple peach aloe would be nice for sure. Ooh. I might have to 3D craft that right now.
but yeah, I mean, Inawera cactus. I mean, if you've got the old stuff, if it's a bottle that's,
Apple peach aloe.
I'd say 3 years
drink.
old, I'd say you just throw it at like a 0.5% and stuff. If you needed it, 1/4%, just to juice stuff up. That was kind of the rule, was if you needed a juicy, like you felt like the juiciness in your mouth when you're vaping, that was what that flavor was really good at, was the old formulation. Now it's got kind of weird off notes, and it's not what it was. So if it's a newer bottle, I would try. I mean, the Flavora melon rind, you can do like 2 drops in a bottle and it'll make something super juicy. Or if it's a fruit, if it's a fruit mix, most of the FA pear down low, like at a 1/4%, will do really nice things to it. I mean, you're certainly welcome to try, but that's the new formulation of Inawera cactus. That's what I got off of it, with some kind of odd off notes. But that's me. Once again, taste is entirely subjective.
It is.
It may be exactly the flavor you were looking for.
And sometimes it's that off flavor that no one else likes, and that's what you're searching for that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it
It
definitely
is.
had more of a
It is.
cactus. It had definitely had more of a cactus fruit like flavor. So
Well, awesome.
That's awesome.
I want to say thank you, Fresh, because a lot of the questions tonight that were asked,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I would have been able to answer them. I don't know if anybody else here could, but the flavors
Not
that
Flavora raspberries. Nope.
flavors that
I've-
Mr. Crabtree have been bringing to the table, I don't know. So thank you so much, Fresh.
it's what I'm
I
here
have to
for.
rewatch it. I have to rewatch the episode because I wanted to take notes, didn't have anything to write down, and there's some stuff that I'm gonna have to write down.
Watch some of that famous Fresh rambling. Like he started talking about cheesecake, somehow got onto strawberries, and that got onto peaches. He circled
see, I'm
back
taking
around
all
to
of those things and I'm
strawberries,
making a
but
recipe
never
out of
got
that.
back to cheesecakes.
And that's why that notebook is so full of fresh notes, is because of that kind of rambling. And I'm like, oh, I back it up. I gotta watch it again.
That's why I know how to mix. Fresh
All right.
ramblings.
Let's go around the room. Everybody ready?
Who's that?
Skip around.
Justin
the room.
Crabtree. Thanks, man.
Skip around. the
Thank you,
room.
Justin.
I will donate that to the appropriate. Who am I gonna donate to?
Let's see.
Whose turn
It's
is
got
it?
an
St. Jude's?
animal, so maybe a wildlife sanctuary.
That's true.
Wildlife sanctuary.
That actually is not a bad idea either.
Wildlife sanctuary. That's a
Wildlife.
fox, I believe.
It is. I just like saying wildlife.
You know what? I haven't looked to see. When's the last
Oh.
time I got something
Good.
from Google? Hold on a second.
Yeah, because St. Jude's just is doing a big drive right now again.
It's one of the only big charities that I donate to.
St. Jude's did a lot
St.
for my
Jude
mother
Special
when she-
Olympics always gets my money. St. Jude's always gets my money.
Oh, Justin Cabtree says cats and dogs.
Okay.
There we go. Cats and dogs. There you go.
Fox is a type of dog-ish. Cat.
Ye-
Cat dog.
Yeah. It's a corgi, isn't it?
It's a cat dog.
He's a
It's
fox, I
girl.
think. He looks like a fox.
All right, you
He
ready for
almost
me to
looks
spin
like
my
a
phone?
What the hell's the name of the
Firefox
app for-
Doge.
Oh, let me pull
I
up the
forgot what the
calendar.
name
Thanks for
of the app
watching,
is
boss.
So much
that
easier.
pays you.
And I'll put the calendar in chat too. There's only one that's
We
not
need
on
to
there.
put-
So.
And then spam your
There it is.
YouTube channel again.
Who's? Tim's? I still have it copy
Where
pasted.
is it?
I already beat you to it. It's in my clipboard.
And that's
I
where
cheated.
we're going to start doing Tuesday shows, folks, in case my work just kills me. It won't actually kill me, but if I'm too unable to see or look at my screens, Tim has been so kind to take over the hosting duties for me.
You said duty.
Thank you.
And the Saturday show is so I didn't put it in the calendar yet. But other than that, there's a mixing shows of the week calendar that's pretty up to date with most of the real like solid mixing shows, not shows that are kind of mixing once in a while, including some that you'll hear in the second. Well, actually, you'll hear almost every single one in here. So
All right, spinning the phone. Adam, I'm putting you in the place of me because I can't figure out how to make myself lower.
I mean, that's kind of moot. Just say a name. We're good. You didn't need to explain the process.
Tim! Well, I'm going to forget.
I know, but you broke the fourth wall and shit.
he broke the fourth
Giving
wall.
away all our tricks. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
Tim!
obviously, the Tuesday takeover is going to be on my channel, but it'll still be here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The UK on Wednesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Benny Vape's channel with the UK liquid mixing show, and 10 p.m. on the Cloudy Bunker with Golf T Vapes, Adam, Meter. Time to think. There's more.
Sometimes that young kid.
Yeah, sometimes the young kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New guy.
Then looks like Saturday at 5 p.m. this weekend, I will run it. You'll hear this is going to be like, I know the attendance will be a little bit low this week probably for it, but that's fine. But Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my
Attitude.
channel, we're going to have a mix. No, I'm actually happy. It's for a very good reason, in my opinion. So, yeah. And if it's a permanent thing, we'll talk about that. We'll figure this out. And so Saturday at 5 p.m. on my channel with another random mixing show. Then Sunday with Frank at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with a Super Sunday show. And then, yeah, that's my YouTube schedule. And we are recording What in a Horror this week with Lando for the podcast. So that said, yeah, that's my schedule for the week. A little bit busy, but fun. So go ahead, Lumi. And thank you for the link, Adam.
Next. I'm dying to see. Spin the bottle,
Spin the
baby,
wheel.
and give it to me. Fresh.
In the phone, Looming, give it to me.
There you go. I donated $100 to Oak Brook Cat Rescue.
Yay! The
Freaking
keys.
awesome.
Because I honestly don't know the last time YouTube paid me, so I'm assuming at some point they paid me. Maybe, no, probably not. I mean, anyway, it's good seeing everybody for a little bit. Had to get up and stretch a couple times, but as you guys can see, I'm doing a bit better. Doing a bit better. I have to read the chat on my phone because I can't see it on the computer screen. So there's that. But yeah, it's good seeing everybody. Happy answering some questions, and maybe we'll do it again soon. And then go watch Tim's channel next week on the Tuesdays, and then he's doing Saturday shows too. Maybe at some point I'll jump in and do a Saturday show real quick. Maybe I'll do a Saturday show this weekend so you can come play with us, Tim. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing. That's for sure.
I'll think.
Yeah, we'll think about this. That's why I say
I'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow.
All right. I know I do have to work this Saturday though. That's the other thing.
Okay.
So that's why I couldn't do it early. But yeah, and you're always welcome on Tuesday, please, whenever.
Sure.
Even if you're not streaming it.
Spin a bottle, baby, and give it to me.
I'm not the only one that thinks of that song whenever she does this. Okay, I'm happy about that.
Which one are you thinking about?
ICP.
Okay. All right,
See,
Adam.
I always think of Spin the Bottle by Juliana Hatfield, but I'm a child of the 90s, so. But I don't have anything to pimp because you guys pimped out everything that I do. So go click on that link right there and leave a comment. And I'm collecting names of people on there who have left comments. And if you're the lucky one, you're going to get some Eddie and the Arsons merchandise sent to you. All you have to do is send me I'll leave a comment on you and say, hey, you won. And all you have to do is send me your shipping information and I will send you shit. So yeah, click that link. It's my band's music video. We play punk music. Look at it's us here. There we are. Boom. Yeah. We play the music. Click it and give it a listen and leave a comment. And yeah, you may be lucky and win some shit. That's it. Go check the band out. Buy some songs on Amazon or on Google or wherever music is sold online. You can find Eddie and the Arsons. Thanks for having me. I'm just gonna let these losers play. Better than looking than just me.
What up? Find me ELRVC at the Mandalorian, and Tuesdays will be on Tim's channel.
Boom.
I didn't even tell you could go yet, but I suppose that'll work. All right, Tim, you ready to fresh stew us out of here? Wait a minute. No,
we
no,
have
no,
fre-
no,
wait a
no,
minute,
no,
we
no,
have
wait,
fresh
wait, wait, wait.
Fresh could just fresh us out.
You can stew us out. Fresh, are you ready to fresh us out?
Sure. Remember, everybody, be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. We'll see you on that next one. Tim, can you stew us the fuck out of here?
And get off on butts and vape. Right?
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
I forgot that as you go through your day, but okay. Bye.
Still making noisy.
Oh, Fresh. I love having you on.